Boom shakalaka.
Hi everyone, I'm Asad Kizilbash, Head of Product at PlayStation Studios and Head of PlayStation Productions. I'm here to welcome one of the newest members of the PlayStation Studios family, Firewalk. This team brings together some of the most talented developers in our industry, with an incredible pedigree in the online multiplayer space. We announced their first game, Concord, last year.
Okay,
And
kicking it
today,
off with a bang.
They're revealing gameplay captured in-engine on PS5. But first, here's an extended vignette introducing some of the cool characters you'll find in the Concord Galaxy. Enjoy.
At least they promised gameplay. That's always a good thing. Intercept Blue Buddy. Guardians of the Galaxy vibes? Yes, very Guardians of the Galaxy vibes.
It wasn't the plan.
It was a spontaneous, creative decision made after years of careful research.
Being really old and almost dying a bunch doesn't count as research.
Almost dying is the best way to learn how not to die. Besides, it worked, didn't it?
How much longer for the upload?
A few more minutes. Hey, start time. Try it with hot sauce. You'll like it. Trust me.
No. Do not trust him.
Whoa. Where's this coming from?
It's coming from you back on the ship saying, trust me, we're professionals. We'll stick to the plan. We can do this. And then, that was not the plan.
Technically, it was a plan. It just wasn't the same plan that we started with.
If we don't leave with this blue buddy...
Amar, we will. We will.
I'll be waiting outside.
Star-Lord, Gamora, Drax, or Groot.
No one moves. We'll be taking this off your hands.
Nebula.
What? This?
Funny.
Here's hoping the gameplay is awesome, because this is setting up pretty nicely.
Slow them down a little for you. Meet at the rendezvous point.
Wait, what? Where's the rendezvous? I didn't catch that.
Copy that, Bill.
Groot. Okay, not Drax.
Well played.
You are wounded.
Fine. They only got one of my legs.
How are those hands?
Ooh. Okay. Okay, I like that.
How bad is it? You're still mad at me?
This gives me very much like Anthem though, on the edge of this platform here.
One off. This is you.
Got it.
I am developing a taste for destruction.
Garbage
Goodbye.
blower.
This would be a very dishonorable way for us all to die.
Don't worry. Nobody's dying dishonorably. And also, we're bringing this back with us. Hey, Mark. What are you doing?
She gonna let him go?
Getting us to the rendezvous point.
Perhaps we should have let go also.
One off, do not dare.
But we were supposed to stick together.
If you
And
let
him
go,
would
I
never leave me.
swear I will rain
Oh,
vengeance.
look, there they are. Hi.
What the? I am glad you avoided a dishonorable death.
Honestly, kind of looks like Vision.
Almost dying is the
Fused
best
with
way to
Donkey
learn how
Kong.
not to die. Or something.
I knew this was gonna work.
This wasn't the plan.
No, it just wasn't the one we started with. All right, another satisfied customer. Goods delivered. I sent everyone their cut.
Ooh, yeah.
So do you, like, carry it around with you for emergency bland situations or whatever?
Hey, Mara. don't joke about something like this.
Our next job is somewhere with less
We'll
scaffolding.
have no scaffolding. Zero scaffolding, I promise. We were apart for so long, I thought I'd never feel your fiery embrace again.
You sound ridiculous.
Okay, good first impression. Let's see the gameplay. Make sure it's not super generic. Looks good.
Concord is a 5v5 first-person shooter set in the vibrant sci-fi universe of the Concord galaxy.
In Concord, from the moment you log on, you're part of the crew of the North Star.
Do wish
a
it was
group of guns
single
for
player,
hire known in our galaxy as free gunners. Free gunners are those lucky enough to be free to roam the stars. They take high-stake jobs on worlds across wild space, where they face other fiercely competitive free gunner crews. Here's the very first look at the gameplay of Concord.
Is it PvP, PvE, PvP?
Free gunning. It's hard work, but it's our work.
Those seem like pretty defined characters for PvP.
Being a free gunner means, well, you're free.
Right on target. Yeah, you better run.
Free gunners have a shot at making something of themselves. A chance to be someone.
All right!
Is this mission-based?
Need a second to fix myself up.
Or is it just a hero shooter?
And in the wilds, it's anyone's game. You won't survive on your own.
Target blinded.
Finally, to battle.
It's just Overwatch?
Endless rage!
Okay, well, I don't think we need a million of these.
We risk our lives
For some reason, I thought it had a
to do the
PvE
job.
or single player element as well, but I guess not. These first 5 characters are showing.
That's me.
Yeah, I bet you're right.
This crew will go anywhere. Take any job. Face any enemy.
The environments look so dang cool.
We're the free gunner crew of the North Star. And together, we're going to make our mark on this galaxy.
So then what? Are there other crews? I bet you're right. I bet it does in the Battle Pass.
The crew is gathering. Would you like to join us for game night?
With Concord, we leaned on the strengths and background of our team to make a tight, well-balanced FPS that feels great to play. We focused a ton of our attention and our tech on building a strong gameplay foundation of tight core movement, precise visceral shooting, and expressive abilities.
We ended up finding ourselves influenced a lot by fighting games and even strategy games in the interesting way that the asymmetry of their characters makes every fight, every matchup feel really different.
Leaning into the asymmetry of the characters, really pushing the possibility space of 2 different characters colliding, it's all about creating opportunities for improvisation. That's where we can get out of the way and let players find their own magic. We also have abilities that are meant to have impact beyond direct combat. Deployable gear that can persist throughout a full game, so whether that's multiple rounds of a mode, or multiple respawns across a match. There are healing pads, bullet blocking domes, explosive traps, lane blocking walls, all kinds of ways to support your team or disrupt your enemies.
Completely a
Coordinated
hero
teams
shooter.
can set up and plan ahead, and depending on where and when it happens, players can shift the battlefield to their advantage.
We've got everything from mystics
Maybe
and
I'm
medics
crazy, but
to
I don't really
gunslingers
know
and
why
spark
you
robots.
would make this.
Every character brings
Like,
their own unique
you're so late to the
personality,
game. There's so
skills,
many
and
of these already.
wide-ranging
Why
perspectives
would
to the
anyone
crew.
pick this?
Every week, when you log into Concord, you will
looks
be
so
welcomed
good
with a new
art-wise.
cinematic vignette that will give you a chance to see our characters off the job. They will feature ongoing narrative arcs that grow the characters' stories
Dude, and I feel like they're gonna spend so
and
much money on
unpack
it, and like the
broader
likelihood of it
Concord
succeeding
galaxy.
is so
Why are
slim.
you kissing a tchotchke?
Not even because it's bad.
We're excited to share that we'll be hosting a pre-launch beta in July, followed by Concord's global launch on August 23rd, 2024.
It's gonna be right around Marvel Rivals too, and I just feel like Marvel Rivals will eat this for lunch because of the Marvel IP. I know that this is, an FPS strictly, but Yeah, art's good, sound and visuals are good. I love that they're showing the start time screen now. Yeah, but it seems like they're not gonna have any single player mode whatsoever. It seems like it's 100% PvP.
You seem like a calm and reasonable person. Are you? A calm and reasonable person.
You don't really want war.
Coming to PC, we predicted this. Pretty obvious prediction.
War is
It's been
coming
rumored for a while, so.
The prophecies say Fimbulwinter leads to Ragnarok.
You will die, Kratos of Sparta.
Death can have me. When it earns me.
Yeah, these PC ports are becoming a bigger and bigger deal, so they're going to advertise the heck out of each and every
Odin's
one of
got
them.
tricks up his sleeve we haven't dared to consider.
Super
We have
ultra
guests.
wide.
They're too fast!
Yeah, AJ, that would have been fantastic. What's up, Rocky? The free Valhalla DLC? Of course it includes that.
Fate only binds you if you let it. Do what is necessary. Not because it is written.
But honestly, if Concord was single player, it probably would fail also. Kind of just a tough spot to be. Fortnite just like eats shooters. September 19th. Okay, so they got an August game, a September game. What is going to be their big holiday thing then? October, November. They better have something. This is that other
Soldiers
Dark
and
Souls clone,
officials
right?
alike oppress the people for personal gain, and the people must turn to thievery.
Way of the
for food.
Wind. War of the Wind.
Perhaps this is heaven's way of lamenting the state of the land. Men are powerless at the feet of the divine. But even so, someone must act.
No, this is not that, I guess. This is something else. Something that doesn't look all that super great. I don't think we'll get any Mass Effect 4 today. No, I don't think anything that cool. I mean, I wish. Dynasty Warriors Origins, okay. Incredibly mid. Cannot believe Dynasty Warriors is still rolling.
Momo, I think I was dreaming.
It wasn't a dream. We were really transported to Mirrorland.
The path of a stylist is never easy.
What is this? Infinity
So,
Wiki, I think it's called.
Are you ready for it?
Ready.
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 Fashion open world game. Does kind of give Pal World vibes, huh? But I think it's called Infinity Nikki. I think it's a open world. It's got combat though. We'll see. They got 30 minutes, but technically it's already been like 14. Concord took a long time. Yeah, it kind of does look like Pal World Genshin Pokemon Snap. Some of the environments look pretty. Yep.
Is it you who pursues infinity? Or is infinity awaiting you?
Oh. Big question. Good question.
Stars. Fields. I have seen the miracles you so claim.
gray shadows.
Is this the Dark Souls clone?
Into the mist.
The wind one or whatever it's
I
called?
pray for their grace, but all that came were inferior shades.
I think this is it.
Why do we
Yeah.
have to bear the consequences of such power?
Time. War. Mortality. These essences shall not fall into your treacherous hands. Wayward emissaries, grant us the forgotten miracles. Rain fire from above. This desolate land.
So there's a bunch of different playable characters. Very Dark Souls.
Remember, no matter what happens.
I mean, some of these have a chance
we
to be
did not
great.
betray this
Like
world.
Liza P was really good, but then some of them are just like, no, this is some. What is this? Ballad of Antara? Eh? There's some wind game that's supposed to be at the show today. Skydance's Behemoth. Elden Ring needs Sekiro? Yeah, that seems pretty apt. Who wants some more VR games? I don't have a PSVR 2.
I thought I could
I don't
be a
think many people
hero
do.
and break the curse. But I was a fool. There is no hope here. And the gods that walk among us thirst for death.
Yeah, this I can't even play this. Even if I wanted to, I don't know that I want to. I haven't played a VR game. When was the last VR game I played? I wonder if the last time I played was Half-Life Alyx.
Begs me to kill.
I'll put you in the ground.
Hey, like,
The power of our God.
I don't ever want to, you know, say any game is bad.
Thought I could be a hero.
But VR
But
kind of
heroes
doesn't
don't
do it for
survive
me.
the Forsaken Lands.
I'm surprised that honestly VR is still being pushed.
Only monsters do.
Yeah, he is at the 100% biting phase. Pottergeist, 100%. He is a ruthless biting demon. More VR. Yeah, respect to the devs. I appreciate. I mean, I think that's kind. It's just like VR is kind of proven to not be a thing. Oh, an alien game. Okay. Oh, okay. At least they're really short trailers. There's your big holiday game. No, I'm kidding. But are they kidding? I think VR...
Hi everyone,
oh.
I'm Sean Benson. I'm back on State of Play to introduce more exciting titles coming to PlayStation, starting with a highly anticipated PvP shooter, playable soon on PS5.
What? Concord? We already saw this one. Oh, Marvel Rivals! Okay. I mean, Marvel Rivals is really good. I do like it, but it's just funny in the same breath as Concord, because if they come out remotely close, Marvel Rivals will beat Concord. Oh, Venom announcement. Okay, sick. New skins.
Converge here. Destiny awaits.
There's the big boy. Dude, that is sick. Yes, please.
Stronger together.
Adam Warlock? Or is that Doc? Was that Adam? Who is that?
Who needs a power-up?
Or is that just Doctor Strange?
Embrace the chaos.
Yes, we know about the teammates. I've never seen that destruction when I played, though.
Healing power.
It's gotta be Warlock, right?
3,
Yeah.
2, 1, blast off!
It's honestly pretty darn fun. Oh, yes. That's pretty ridiculous. I wonder if they're gonna give a beta date. Storm, Magneto, Adam, Venom. Marvel Rivals coming to PS5.
Okay, let's see how mankind has conquered space.
Whose feet were those? Yep, closed beta July. Scarlet Spider, PS5 exclusive. Okay, so that's in basically a month. Is this the Wind game? This one must be it. More Dark Souls lights. Dude, how many of these can we play in 1 year? Definitely not like 5. And the Elden Ring DLC is gonna eat all of these, right? Like, that's out in a few weeks. Anybody know whose feet those were? Where winds meet. This is the one I was thinking of. In development. Bowser, what are you doing, man?
Hello, friends and fans. I'm super excited to welcome all my pals back to the annual Blackwood Winter Getaway.
Oh, nice one.
You can't hide from me, Michael.
Oh, you're going down. Oh!
Good game. I don't think it needs a remaster
so
yet.
much to me that we're all still here together.
Fight the break of
I feel
It's
like
until
someone's
dawn.
watching
I
us.
don't know why this has to happen there.
Let's make this one trip we will never forget.
This is an OG GhostRobo classic. Yeah, State of Decay is Xbox.
I was down there.
You were?
It was horrible.
I don't want to make hasty decisions that get everyone killed.
Until Dawn is very fun to get played, but it's just weird that it's gonna be re-released at full price for PS5.
Can't let me die!
It's way better than all the other Dark Pictures games. Is this gonna be their October release? Yeah, okay. About 5 minutes left, guys. Path of Exile 2. Oh, Metaphor ReFantazio. That is October. Okay, that's a good call. Thanks, AJ.
Ogum was once a peaceful land, but each day
Real
descends
interesting group of
further
games they
into
picked today, huh?
madness. Famine and plague besiege us. The very earth is being poisoned. The Count's men, once our protectors, have turned on us. And now, they come for me.
I feel like Does anybody care about Path of Exile 2? I mean, what with Diablo 4 recently releasing?
I must be the
Yeah,
one
it basically
to
is fantasy
face
Persona.
this
You are spot
nightmare.
on.
No noose this time.
They said approximately 30 minutes, yeah.
But I need not do it alone.
Couch co-op. Couch co-op is always nice. I do feel like so far the show has been like alsos, like, oh, you could play Diablo 4, or also we have this. Oh, you could play Elden Ring DLC, or also we have this. You could play, you know, Overwatch or Destiny or Marvel Rivals, or also we have Concord. I don't... No offense to any of these games, but I don't know that any of them really stand on their own. I mean, Until Dawn is literally, you could play Until Dawn, or you could play Until Dawn. Okay, Silent Hill.
Excuse me.
I'm sorry. I was just...
It's okay. I didn't mean to scare you. I'm kind of lost. I'm looking for Silent Hill.
I think you should stay away. This town, there's something wrong with it?
Is it dangerous?
Maybe.
I'll be careful.
I'm not lying.
I guess I don't really care if it's dangerous or not. I'm going either way.
No, you shouldn't be here.
Ew. No thanks. I stop at the crawling stuff.
I'll be good, I promise. Tell him I'll be good, please.
Ooh.
No, please.
Spooky as all heck. Can I play it? I don't know. But there you go. October 8th. Okay, another fall release. So pepper it in with some third-party stuff. Silent Hill transmission immediately following the state of play. Should be one more game.
Capcom announced this next game last December,
Monster Hunter
offering
Wilds.
just a glimpse of what's in store for their celebrated franchise. Today, I am so excited to share the first full gameplay trailer for Monster Hunter Wilds.
Yay! This game will be epic.
As soon as we find a good spot, we can get things set up and ready to go. And then we can get started.
This is gonna be great!
You bet.
I hope we find them soon.
I'm guessing this is going to be the last game.
Look!
Everything's so deserty, it feels like Arizona.
Incredible. I've never heard of a Karatnoth herd this big before.
One of them's got big spikes on its back.
Ow! No, I'm not biting. Switch 2 launch title right here, I bet.
Now to lead it away from the pack. We'll make for the desert.
Right.
Oh, okay.
The sandstorm.
Really, with the weather, the environmental destruction and effects, herd mentality.
Now commencing the hunt by order of the guild.
That guy looks cool. I like him. Oh, and he's small too. I think the small monsters, even though like the big ones are more impressive to fight, I think the small ones always look cooler. Big old
I've
red
selected
dog.
you as a lead hunter for this expedition.
Thank you, sir.
The graphics are a little... I don't think the graphics are super impressive, but the game itself looks really good. Like, given that it's a next-gen Monster Hunter, I feel like it should look better. But that should be out early next year, so that's pretty cool. Get bonuses. Is that it? That's probably it. One more thing? Oh, Astrobot. I agree, Anthony. I think you're right. Here's your big Sony first-party game. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Get on that DualSense ship. Let's go. Okay. It's a flying game? There's gotta be more. Okay, you can land. Okay, okay, okay. This could be like Ratchet & Clank Mario, really good. Oh, yes. Okay. This honestly has a chance that you shouldn't overlook this. Splatoon, Mario, Ratchet. Oh, yeah. Frog hands. Okay. Okay. This does look fun. I know it's not, you know, God of War, but there was Nathan Drake and Parappa, and they're activating the PS5 God ship. Oh my goodness! Yeah, this is really incredibly vibrant and fun and stylized. Cool bosses for sure. Like huge bosses. I do appreciate improved that. Mario Galaxy vibes. Iron Giant, Kratos. Genie. Fight the genie. Okay. This will honestly be fun. What's it called? Is it just called Astrobot? Just Astrobot. Okay, September 6th. Okay, it's up pretty darn soon, honestly. It's just called Astrobot. That's funny.
Be sure to visit PlayStation blog for more on the games you just saw, as well as PlayStation.com for the latest on Days of Play. This global celebration runs through June 12th, with deals on PlayStation Store, great new content coming to PlayStation Plus, and much more.
That it? Concord, Astrobot, Silent Hill. Thanks for watching. Oh, nothing else.
PlayStation.
There was a talk of like Spider-Man 2 DLC, but I guess it's not even popping today. Man, I mean, Astrobot looks fun. Monster Hunter Wilds looks fun. Silent Hill 2 looks fun. Concord. If Concord had any single player component, I'd be super jazzed about that. How about Aura wallpaper for 3 hours? I think everybody was kind of right to say, like, don't get your expectations super high. I would give that show a C, which is kind of what I predicted it to be. Until Dawn, to me, is probably like, they think it's one of their big games, but I don't think it really does much. We kind of had heard rumors that Sony would have no major first-party exclusives this year. That seems to be the case. Their big games are going to be Until Dawn, Astrobot, and then they'll rely on third parties. Monster Hunter's not even coming out this year, though, so it's going to be, you know, heavy reliance on Call of Duty, on Assassin's Creed Shadows. Yeah, I mean, Marvel Rivals is really fun and good, but we knew that was coming to console. We knew that. I mean, getting to see Venom is fun. But yeah, not a great showing. They clearly don't have a ton. There's definitely going to be at least one more event this year because they do have a PS5 Pro that's supposed to drop. So we will need to see that at some point and see what it can do. Are they saving a game for them? Are they saving like a big title for that? Probably not. Gosh, like, okay, if they announce the PS5 Pro at some like July or August showcase, do they have time to release a game in November? Maybe that's when they show Spider-Man 2 DLC, honestly. Maybe they show Spidey 2 DLC. I don't know if they would have anything else, though, that quickly. So I think Sony's year as, like, in terms of exclusives is very slight. I think this year in terms of game releases is going to feel a little dull. Nintendo being in kind of the last year of Switch, PlayStation kind of having a down year. Xbox kind of always has a down year. I think there's going to be wanting for huge games, and I don't know, unless some big stuff gets announced at Summer Games Fest, like if Jeff Keighley's show can really be a spectacular, but if they release Bloodborne 2 exclusively for PS5 Pro, you're buying 10. I mean, hey, let them know. Send them a letter. Sounds like a good deal exchange to me. But yeah, I think it's going to be a pretty slow year for games. What do we know about? We've got Indiana Jones on Xbox, Avowed on Xbox. We've got the Elden Ring DLC in a few weeks. Astrobot, Until Dawn, AC Shadows, Star Wars Outlaws. I think the fall, like, I don't know. I think there really was supposed to be a Switch 2, and so maybe some games got out of the way of it, or maybe this is now when COVID is starting to, like, finally impact releases in an even bigger way. Money seems hard to come by. Development is tough. I don't know what we're going to get that is going to really be great unless more gets announced at Summer Games Fest, the Xbox Showcase, the Nintendo Direct. I think, yeah, this was a pretty, for not having anything for a while, for being very excited for a Sony event, this was kind of definitely wholeheartedly a letdown. I think Astrobot looks good. Marvel Rivals is fun, but already shown and announced. God of War PC is nice, but like that game's years old at this point. Monster Hunter Wilds looks good, but that's not till next year, and that's everywhere. I personally don't think any of the Dark Souls clones are really that exciting. I don't think Dynasty Warriors is that exciting. No like indie presence either. Sony used to be pretty big on like, including like Little Devil Inside or something that kind of hyped those smaller developers and smaller games. Concord, if it's just Overwatch again with no single player component, no PvE component, I don't know how that succeeds. Like, forget if it's good or not. I just don't know how that thrives. I don't know how that can go out there and compete with already existing Overwatch, compete with, Valorant, compete with Marvel Rivals. And Until Dawn, I think, is just silly. I don't really know why. It's like, what could we do quickly? What could we port quickly? It's not like a graphical showpiece. I hope that Summer Games Fest is pretty incredible, because otherwise I think we're kind of due for a down year, which there will still be good fun stuff to play, of course. I'm personally very excited for Ubisoft's slate. I think AC Shadows looks good. Star Wars Outlaws looks good. If Metroid Prime 4 comes out, that'll be super sick for Switch owners. And there will inevitably be a number of surprise games that impress you more, like and smaller stuff, like Animal Well is so cool, Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown. There will be things like that in the second half. Probably Hollow Knight Silksong finally. But Steam World Heist 2. Ubisoft Showcase is June 10th, so in 12 days, under 2 weeks. Yeah, I don't think this was a Metaphor. Okay, Metaphor will be good. Metaphor ReFantazio in October. That'll be pretty good. But other than that, like what else is even confirmed or announced for the rest of the year? Video games 2024. Let me see. Am I forgetting anything huge? Let's see. Am I forgetting, like, right now there's hardly anything on the docket. Assassin's Creed Shadows, Metaphor ReFantazio. Yeah, the large studios are all like heads down on whatever they're working on next, I guess. I'm looking at the list of announced games for 2024. It is a very... The list says nothing really that big. Let me see, is there anything... I mean, Avowed. We talked about that. Yeah. Indiana Jones and Avowed. Astrobot. Little Nightmares 3 is supposed to come out. Again, a smaller thing, but, should be cool. Plucky Squire will be cool, but, much smaller game. Golden Idol 2. Smaller game, but will be cool. I mean, Silent Hill 2 looks okay. Bloober Team does pretty darn good work. That should put Silent Hill back on the map in some capacity. Yeah, there is not really much coming this year. Unless big stuff gets announced, I think it's going to be a very down year. Like, I mean, Metroid Prime 4, hopefully, is huge. Assassin's Creed has to be good, but is Astrobot going to be a full-price game? I bet it is. Little Nightmares 3 is very exciting for us, but in the grand scheme of things, Emma is small. Yeah, if you're not into horror or Dark Souls, not a lot of options. Monster Hunter Wilds and Astrobot both do look really good. But yeah, that was I would say not a good showing. I think that's a C. I mean, Concord is out in August. Here you go. Astrobot is a full-price non-VR platformer. Second Until Dawn playthrough. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I don't really like replaying stuff. I don't remember a ton of it, though. Yeah, it's full price. Ooh. Silent Hill Transmission is coming. Astrobot looks pretty sick, and it's out September 6th. Venom and Adam Warlock look good on Rivals. That'll be out in July. Yeah, so Jeff Keighley's poll so far has like 16,000 votes, and the highest winners, 38.5% are giving it a D or below, 34% giving it C, 21% B, 5% A. I don't think it's going to review well. I don't think people are going to be really excited by that at all. Astrobot does look incredible, I do think, like, as a major Mario fan. But other than that, I don't really know. 5% must work for Sony. Yeah, that's a fair point. Let's see. Should have gone with an Until Dawn sequel. Now that would have been a lot better, right? That would have been much more interesting. Instead, it's gonna not be. It's gonna be just until dawn again, with probably no additional content or anything new. They say that there's going to be a new Marvel Snap announcement. So the 7th is the start of Summer Games Fest and IGN Live. And then the Xbox event is the 9th. Ubisoft is the 10th. Nintendo will probably be a week later, I'm guessing. Right? Yeah. That seems to be... That's my guess. They should give it to everybody for free, or at least like a $10 upgrade. We'll see how they handle it. Mass Effect 4, that's not coming for years, but at least it's coming. I mean, that'll be pretty sweet eventually to get. I don't know. I feel like this year is going to be a little weird. So yeah, let's wait to judge until we get all the other showcases. Let's let Xbox have their showcase. Let's let Ubisoft come out here. Let's let Summer Games Fest happen, and then we can look at the year. And if it still looks whatever, yeah. But for now, I'm excited for Astrobot and Monster Hunter Wilds. Thank you guys so much for watching this with me. Maybe we'll talk about Sony more after, or maybe we won't. There's not really anything much to discuss. Rockstar probably will not be in any of them. They'll do their own marketing, I'm sure, starting next year, since it is a fall 2025 title. They probably won't reveal much of anything. Maybe at like the the Game Awards in December, but I wouldn't expect anything this summer from Rockstar at all. Hopefully just some cool new announcements, and hopefully some games that can fill in the holiday calendar, because it seems a little bit slim right now. But anyways, that is the Sony State of Play. That's what we've got for Sony for right now, and possibly for the rest of the year. It does say that Astrobot has 6 galaxies spanning over 80 levels, which sounds great. Lush forests, sandy beaches, hot volcanoes, gigantic hourglasses, canopy of a singing tree. I'm down for Astrobot. We'll be playing Astrobot on the channel. But in the meantime, everybody, I'm going to go probably make a Marvel Rivals video highlighting Venom and Adam Warlock and the July beta, which is pretty exciting. But in the meantime, thank you so much for being here. Drink some hot chocolate. And until next time, we'll see you all later.